Did you know that journaling can change your life? Do you want to know how writing your thoughts down daily can change your entire life? Do you want to harness the powerful habit of journaling? Welcome to the Wisdom Inspired Talks podcast. Thank you for joining me today. I am Yomi Akipelu, your wisdom coach, speaker, teacher, and author of Blow the Cap Off Your Capability and other books. Today, I'm going to be speaking about the powerful habit of journaling. It is writing your thoughts down on paper. So, let's dive right in. We'll begin with a story and a quote. As soon as you think it, ink it, says Mark Victor Hansen. Now for the story. I am the author of 4 really good books, even if I say so myself. And recently, I was asked to give a talk about how to write a book. I wanted the talk to be thoroughly practical and useful to the audience. So I thought carefully about all the disciplines that had contributed most significantly to my writing career. Many came to mind, but I distilled them down to 2 indispensable simple habits. That is, the habit of reading and the habit of keeping a journal. That is, writing down my thoughts and discoveries on paper. Journaling is absolutely essential for recording ideas and clarifying your thoughts. Ideas flying around in your head become more concrete and logical as you write them down. It is as if the act of writing helps you to pin them down from the nebulous world of imagination into the precise realm of reality. According to Myles Munroe, writing a book is not to be taken lightly. It is a transmission of light. Where you can never go, your books can go there. People I've never met have read my books. My books have gone to places I've never been. For example, India, Sweden, the Philippines, and some states in the USA. Writing is the most powerful contribution you can make not only to your generation, but to generations after you've gone. Furthermore, Munroe said, when you write a book, you are doing something very strategically significant. You are leaving ideas that will outlive you. These ideas have the potential to affect generations after you. Writing immortalizes you. Myles Munroe says that the cemetery is the richest place on earth, richer than the gold mines, the diamond mines of South Africa, richer than the oil wells of the Middle East. In the cemetery are buried books that were never written, dreams that never saw the light of day, ideas and inventions that were never actualized. Forgotten experiences are worthless. That's why you need a spiritual journal. Learning to write is learning to think. It's learning to think on paper. A journal is for collecting good ideas about life, work, business, relationships, and so on. So take things out of your head and put them on paper. Jim Rohn once said, "A life worth living is a life worth recording." Journals are for collecting good ideas. They're for recording worthwhile experiences of your life. Don't trust it all to your memory. Put them on paper. Just like you can capture experiences as photographs, you should capture your thoughts on paper. It's uncanny if you leave that illuminating idea ungarnered and without writing it down just for 10 minutes, it's gone and you wonder where it went. So capture your ideas by writing them down. always carry a notebook or an electronic device to capture your best thoughts and insights. Writing down your thoughts or ideas produces clarity. It also expands and improves your ideas as your brain tries to process and express the thoughts logically on paper. Materials for my books and podcasts all come from my notes and journals. There is just no way I can memorize everything. I have to write it down. So my journal is probably the most important or one of the most valuable things I have, because I record experiences, insights, revelations that I need to use later on paper. According to Brian Tracy, studies at Yale and Harvard, etc., showed that students who write down their notes perform much better than those who typed their notes. This is because writing forces you to use three abilities: your physical ability, that is the act of writing with your hands and fingers, your visual ability, that's your sight, and your auditory ability, hearing yourself say it in your head as you write. You use three major parts of your brain simultaneously when you write. Thus, like a laser beam from a space station, your subconscious mind accepts it as a command, and your superconscious mind begins to work on it round the clock to bring results. Your whole brain is engaged in the process of writing. Everything you write down is automatically recorded in your mental hard drive and goes into your subconscious. Writing helps you think on paper, and people who have learned to think on paper will eventually discover that they have developed the ability to think on their feet. Writing helps you to carve out the right word and thereby stretches your vocabulary. You will find one day that you are able, seemingly, to pull words out of the air on those occasions when notes are inappropriate. Moments of overwhelming clarity must be harnessed as they occur by documentation. So document them. Those periods where you have clarity and understanding about a thing or a topic, quickly document them. To delay even for 5 minutes may well put the lid on it. Half an hour later, we'll find you scratching your head and wondering what it was that had so gripped you, what it was that so stirred you. So remember, always ink it as soon as you think it. The most powerful tool in the world may well be a pen and a piece of paper. The saying that springs to mind right now is that the pen is mightier than the sword. Benjamin Franklin said, "The shortest pencil is better than the longest memory." So make it a daily habit to capture your best thoughts in a journal, because one day you might want to write a book, or you might want to pass on your journal to your children or to future generations. And that is all for today. Until next time, keep on growing in wisdom and maturity. Blow the cap off your capability. Be unstoppable. Be awesome. I'm cheering you on.